Good afternoon, everyone. It's time for your Choose Joy message with Dr. E. I hope that you are having a satisfying Saturday, that you're looking forward to another wonderful work week that will start with a magnificent Monday. I have a quote today that I found on social media that I want to read to you. I'll be honest with you. I struggled a bit. I struggled a bit about making this video, and I was gonna use this other video, and I watched it, and I liked it. It was about forgiveness, and I was like, that's a good one. And then I was like, nah, I kept thinking, nah, something in me saying you need to say something today. So I want to read this quote. It's by Jennifer Edwards. The beauty of life is while we cannot undo what is done, we can see it, understand it, learn from it, and change. So that every new moment is spent not in regret or guilt, fear or anger, but in wisdom, understanding, and love. The beauty of life is in the wisdom, understanding, and love we learn from our experiences. And I remember saying to someone last week that people always say we learn from experience. And I was like, no, we don't. We don't learn from experience. We learn from the reflection on experiences. And even in that same conversation, we talked about wisdom. And oftentimes people think wisdom just comes with age, but it does not. Wisdom comes from the intentional reflection of our life experiences and what we got out of them, and making decisions about if we want to continue along a certain path or if we want to change things up towards the better. So when I read that particular quote and I decided to put it in the email, the thing that stood out to me is that all too often we rob ourselves of all the beauty that can be had from the present because we're looking back to the past with regret, with pain, with sorrow, with guilt, with shame. We cannot change what has been done. No matter what we do, no matter what we say, we cannot change what has been done. Now, what we can do is we can make a decision that if we don't like the results of what we got from what we did in the past, is to do something different. That's what we can do. So that is looking forward, not looking backward. And it's so interesting because as I give you this message today, I'm looking at this beautiful Sankofa bird statue that I bought this weekend. And the Sankofa bird teaches you to go back and get go back and get that which was left behind. And every time I reflect on that idea of Sankofa and going back and getting what was left behind, different things pop into my mind. But what is solidified today for me is that the thing that you're supposed to go back into the past and get is the learning from those past experiences. And I'm not going to call them past mistakes, because whatever it is you did in the moment, you thought it was the best thing to do, and you probably got some joy out of it. So there was good in it. And of course, if you can look back with regret, there might have been some bad in it. But let's stop calling everything a mistake. That's the first thing I want to say to you today. But even if you decide, I'm going to look back at past experience and decide that they're a mistake, you can't beat yourself up about it, because it doesn't undo what was done. All it does is take away from what is right now. So I love this. I love this quote. I got to open it up again because it says, the beauty of life is knowing that I can learn from the past, apply it to the present, and enjoy more of the present because of my decision to learn from the past. So I guess that's what I want you guys to get today. Learn from the past. Sankofa. Go back into the past. Learn that lesson and be a better you today than you've ever been. And then go about enjoying the day because you are a better person today than you have ever been. That's another good word. You are a better person today than you have ever been. And if that is what you believe, and if that is what you are striving for, then do that. Commit to that. Be that. And I promise you that there's so much joy and happiness wrapped up in understanding that today you are better today than you have ever been, that I don't know what else to tell you. So there you go. There you go. Finish up this Sunday strong. Get ready for another work week. Looking forward to a productive and positive work week for myself as well as for you. I am wishing for you that you are fully engaged in being kind to yourself every day. I am hoping and wishing for you that you are fully committed in being kind to everyone that you know and everyone that you meet and everyone that you engage with. And I am hoping for you that you gift yourself every morning and then everyone else who you encounter with the beauty, the love, the compassion, the patience that your smile conveys everyone. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and just take care. How about that? Love you all. Mwah.